Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a different kind of video than what I'm usually doing. Today I wanted to speak about mainly the business model that helped me over the last 30 days make $50,000 in a month. Now I'm in Greece, I'm in Athens with a couple of my friends. We're living in this apartment. You can see the entire view of the city, which is pretty nice. So I just wanted to sit here and kind of share my journey, how I started, what I did, and what led me here, the decisions that I made. Ever since I was younger, I always knew I wanted to make something different. I wanted to make money online. I wanted to change my life forever, my family's life as well. But I remember before I had my business, every time I would speak about that to someone older, they will always tell me don't dream big, this is crazy, this is not real. And I remember every time someone will tell me that, I would just wanted to do it even more. So I know you need to dream big in order for you to make it big, and that's what I was always doing. I was very arrogant. I would never hear to anyone's advice. I will just always do it my own way. And I feel like that's what led me to start my online business, trying to prove everyone wrong of this is why I'm gonna be successful. Going back to me in high school, I wasn't a bad student or anything like that. I was pretty good at school. I was the smart kid or whatever, but I knew school wasn't the way for me. I knew that there's other ways for you to be successful in life without going to university and following the normal route that everyone else follows. So I was also an athlete back then. I used to play basketball professionally ever since I was in high school. And I remember, because where I'm from Cyprus, so you have to go to the army for at least a year. So once I entered the army, I realized that basketball wasn't the thing that is going to change my life forever. So after I was done with the army, I started falling out of love with basketball, and I knew I had to change my goal and what I wanted and how I wanted to make it in life. So what I did right after the army, I just quit basketball and I just started my online business. I tried different business models, trading, I tried dropshipping, but none of these things actually made any difference for me. It wasn't what I was passionate about. And then I realized that marketing is the way for me. I wanted to start my marketing agency, my first marketing agency, and that's what I did. I started my first marketing agency locally. I was serving clients in Cyprus and Greece, and I was trying to make it out of there. I was making $500 per month. I was just posting online for them, social media manager. I didn't even have an agency back then. I didn't really know what I was doing. And then I came across some guy on YouTube, and I saw that guy specifically. He was showing how he scaled his business to $20,000 per month, and I realized how much information I didn't know. I didn't have any idea what I was doing. So I DM'd the guy. I texted him. I had $1,000 saved up to my bank account. I was like, "Hey bro, can you teach me?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." I paid him $1,000. It was all the money that I had at the time. I remember paying that guy so he can teach me on how to get into the US market and how I can start getting my first clients and all that. And that's what happened. He showed me the way. He gave me access to his community. As soon as I got into the community, I started DMing everyone, "Hey bro, how's your journey? How did you do it?" I was trying to learn from everyone, their journey, how they did it, how they scaled their businesses. And everyone had a different story, but they had one thing in common. They put thousands of hours in, and I realized I can't make it until I make it my number one goal in life, to put as much input as possible and put hours in and improve my skill set, improve myself. So that's what I did. I started cold calling every single day for months on it. I remember it took me 8 months until I landed my first client. I was cold calling 12 hours a day for 8 months straight. I was miserable. I didn't like what I was doing. I hated what I was doing. But every day I would wake up and I was just one more day of me grinding, one more day of me just calling one more person. That's all I was thinking at the time. And I remember I landed my first client. It took me 8 months. I was cold calling every day, and I landed my first client. And after that, that guy started paying me $3,000 per month. And that's when I realized that it actually is possible to make money online. That's when I realized that that's what I need to do. That's my business. That's gonna be my job, making money online. That's what I like. That was my main concern, just making money online. So I got my first client. I saved up some more money, and then I got my second client with my marketing agency. I remember it was getting hard. It was getting competitive. It was me against everyone else who had more experience, who had more money to invest. So I was like, okay, I need to shift. I'm very good at what I'm doing right now, but I need to find something that it makes more sense, a new untapped niche. And that's where I realized AI is booming, and there is a huge gold rush right now with AI. That was back in early January of 2025. I started shifting from my marketing agency to AI marketing agency, and I started like implementing AI into my business so I can save more time. I remember I had like I've saved up my first $10,000. After I've saved my first $10,000, I reached out to another team, another mentorship. I paid everything that I had. I gave them $10,000. I remember calling my mom, telling her, "Hey mom, like I just made $10,000." She was so proud of me. I remember, and then I was like, "But I paid someone $10,000 to help me." She was like, "Why? Why did you do that? Like that doesn't make sense. Like it took you all these months to save all this money and you just reinvested." But in my mind, I was like, money's gonna come back. The skill set that I'm gonna get from these guys, and it's gonna be what I need right now. And the way I was thinking about it was, last time I bought a course or a mentorship, it was the best decision I've ever made. So I was like, okay, let me do that again to someone better who's gonna help me get closer to that goal. So I remember paying that guy $10,000. We structured everything. He helped me realize how AI works. He helped me realize how everything is structured, how we need to go about sales, go about marketing, and all that. And then I was like, after I paid the guy, I was shitting my pants. I had nothing. Like I was working for 8 months straight, and I had $0 to show for. It was crazy to me, but the decision for me to buy is what made me actually start thinking resourcefully. So after I bought the course, I remember next month it took me, so before I bought the course, it took me 5 months for me to make $10,000. And then after that, it took me a month to make $12,000, because the decision of me buying a $10,000 course, I had to prove to myself, first of all, that I'm able and capable of making that entire amount that I paid back. And that's what happened. I made my first $12,000 month. And I was expecting my life to change drastically. I was like, that's it? Like, it wasn't enough for me. I was like, bro, I need to keep pushing. So that's what I did. I started helping people using the AI business model that I'm doing right now. And the next thing you know, I reinvested all my money back to my business. I was spending more money on ads. I was closing more clients. I was getting better at sales. And next thing you know, like, this is what actually happened. This is where my breakthrough happened. I had my first 20K month, and then my first 50K month. And here we are right now. I'm in Athens. The beautiful view behind me. But the main thing and the main lesson that I learned out of this whole journey is that in order for you to make exceptional things in this life, you need to be exceptional. You need to be abnormal. You can't be just like the rest of people. You can't have like a normal life and expect extraordinary results, because those two things can't go together. So I know what it took from myself and how many months of hard work it took me to get to where I'm at today. And I know there's a lot of things for me to learn and thousands of hours for me to put in, trying to improve my skill set until I make my first $1 million month. The main thing for me right now is just keep learning, keep improving. But the reason, again, why I'm doing this video, I don't want to flex. I don't want to show my lifestyle or anything like that. I just wanted to share my journey and how long it took me to make it here and how hard it was for me. And I know, like, if I can help at least one person start their journey, that's a win for me. Now, at the same time, anyone watching this video, I just want to wanted to let you know that this is a very hard journey, but it's a very, very worth it. It's so worth it. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made, and at the same time, one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, scaling my business from $0 to $10,000 per month. It took me years. It took me about a year for me to actually realize what I had to do, and then I guess the only thing that there is left for me from here is me showing you the actual business model, which I will in the next couple of seconds. I'll show you exactly how it works and what I do, but this was my journey. This is how I started. I wanted to be very transparent. I didn't have any scripts. I just wanted to speak to every single one of my listeners, viewers, however you guys want to call that, and share my thoughts on it. And the only thing that I have to say, my last thing, is one quote from Alex Hormozy that he says, in order for you to make your dreams come true, is you have to put so much work in that it's going to be unreasonable for you to fail. And that's what actually clicked for me, and that's what actually made me successful, and that's what actually helped me scale my business to $50,000 per month at age 21, which again, me saying that out loud sounds crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll show you now my business model. Now into the actual business model, what I do and how it works. Everyone needs to understand that AI is a $15 trillion market, which is as big as the US economy right now. So there's a huge gold rush with AI agencies. I know a lot of people who are making a lot of money, a lot of my students, a lot of my friends who are capitalizing on the AI infrastructure that is going on right now, and they're making a lot of money. And in the next years, AI will be the biggest business model in the world. So the only thing that everyone tells me is the wish they started earlier. It's like mining Bitcoin in 2008 or figuring out e-commerce in 2010. That's how big the opportunity it is right now with AI. So the basic AI infrastructure that everyone is trying, like these gurus are trying to sell you, is AI receptionists, AI agents, AI automations, which they're not bad by any means, but like you're capped anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per implementation. So it's very hard for you to actually scale because you implement it once and then you just let it run. You don't have recurring revenue. And a lot of people don't even have, especially in the business model that I am in, they don't have leads coming in organically. So if you work with local business owners, most likely, especially in the home improvement industry, they're not gonna have thousands of people calling them every single month. So we had to figure out a way for us to not only implement AI into their business, but also create a lot of attention, lead flow magnets, and then we set the AI sales team and receptionist. The difference between the two is you can charge anywhere from $7,000 to $25,000 to implement, and then you can keep charging people monthly retainers on it. Now, this is kind of how the AI growth system works. We start off by generating leads by running ads, AI-powered ads on social media for those local business owners. We filter out all the high-quality prospects with relevant questions, and then we use an AI bot that will answer all objections, nurture down the leads, and also set up the appointment into our client's calendar, which is not only we make them money because we bring them high-value opportunities. They can be making upwards of $50,000 per booked projects that we generate for them, but you also save them time by them not having to manually call up those leads and text them and do all that, because we take care of 90% of the work. Now, the steps are very simple on how you can actually get started. I would suggest start cold calling 100 people a day, DM 50 people a day, and then run ads. Now, if you don't have money for ads, you can just do organic outreach and cold calling and cold DMing. If you do 150 outreaches 7 days a week, that's about 1,050 opportunities every single week. Out of the 1,050 opportunities, if you can only close 1 or 2 people per week, that's around $12,000 per week. I have a lot of students who've done that. It's not that complicated. It's very simple. It's hard, yeah, of course, calling 100 people a day and sending 50 cold DMs a day. But if you do it properly, within the next month, you can start doing $15,000, $20,000. Step 2, after we cold call and cold DM, we find the people who are actually interested, and we get them on a quick Zoom call. Get those local business owners into a Zoom call and show them exactly
why AI is what they need in their business, show them exactly how much has it cost them every single month not implementing this AI system within their business. And then you have to package it in a way where you sell a very high value system where you can charge anywhere from $7,000 to $12,000. It's not that hard to do. It's very simple. As long as you show them what they're missing out on and show them how big AI is right now, you don't even need case studies. You can just tell them this is what's going on right now in the world. They also know because it's everywhere. AI is everywhere. So as soon as they see that, they will want to get on the trend as well. And that's where you step in. You show them exactly how you can get them into the trend, how you can help them make more money, save more time, and in general automate their whole business model. And the only thing they have to focus on is just closing the projects. You do 90% of the work. Now, step 3, never mind the step 4 right here, get paid. You can start charging these people $5,000 to $12,000 for a setup fee. And that's for the first month. After the first month, you can start charging these people $1,500 per month, and that's how you build your MRR, monthly recurring revenue, and you can start building on top of that. So you can be collecting anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 per month in new cash, and then you can also build a $10,000 to $15,000 monthly recurring revenue without new sales every single month directly into your business. Now, the fulfillment is very simple. Let's say someone pays you $10,000 to help them implement AI. You find an AI developer in Upwork, you pay them $1,000 so they can set up the whole appoint-wise system. It's very simple for them. Then you use a white label agency where they can create the ads for you if you have no idea what to do in ads. You give them $500, and then out of the 10,000, you have 85% profit margins with zero work. So the only thing you'll be focusing on is just outreaching and closing clients. If you do that, then you have plenty of money to spend on ads. You won't have to fulfill for your clients. Everything's going to get automated. You're going to use AI into your advantage. And if you're not doing that already, you're missing out on a lot of money. Now, as you guys can see here, I have a couple of my clients. Diego right here, $34,000 working with car detailers. Diego, he already had an existing agency. He wasn't using AI. He was doing well, but his profit margins weren't great because he had to hire a lot of people to help him do the work. As soon as we implemented AI, he scaled that to $34,000 a month with his agency set. He's doing $14,000 in his first 10 days. He closed 2 clients his first 10 days, $7,000 each, $14,000 per month, and he's gonna keep building his monthly recurring revenue. Alex here, he closed a $4,000 contract his first week for the setup fee. Now he took the $4,000, he implemented the AI himself, which is very easy to do, but he had 100% profit margins because he didn't hire anyone. He did it actually all by himself. And then Gabriel, one of my best friends and now partner, he's doing $25,000 per month working with concrete guys. It's very simple. It's nothing complicated. Now, a lot of people have limiting beliefs when it comes to using AI and starting their AI agency, because everyone thinks that you need to learn coding, you need sales experience, the market is too saturated, clients are a bit skeptical to AI. But the truth is, there is more demand for AI than ever. It's a crazy opportunity right now. There's a gold rush. You don't need sales experience to begin with because AI alone will do the selling. The system alone will do all the selling for you. You won't even have to hustle. You just show them exactly, okay, this is how it works. This is how other people are doing it. If I do it for you, you'll make a lot of money. It's very easy to sell, and then you don't even need your own case studies. You have data from other people. Alex Hermosi, a lot of billionaires right now are speaking about AI, so you can just show them other billionaires speaking about AI, how it's great, how easy it is to use, and then you won't have to push anyone, you won't have to beg anyone. You just close clients on autopilot just by you using AI. Everyone knows about AI, everyone knows what they need to get done, but very few people actually know how to do it. So right now it's a great opportunity. You're very early in this trend. It's a gold rush. You have to get in and build a good reputation for yourself, because within the next 2 to 3 years, a lot of $1 trillion are going to get into the market and you have to be a part of it. So if you feel like right now you don't really know what to do, AI is really the way for you, because if you have an AI agency, you can easily scale that up to multiple 6 figures per month if you just do it the right way. Now, if you need help with starting your AI agency, you can DM me, you can see my clients. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram or comment in one of my posts. I'm open to help you get every single one of you. This is, again, this is not a mentorship. This is not like a course or something. I genuinely help people. So if you really want to get started with your AI agency, right now is the time. Feel free to DM me or shoot me a text on Instagram, and I'll reply to you. I'll try to help you get started. And as you guys can see, a lot of my clients see their first wins within the first couple of days, even first couple of weeks. So if you want to make your next $5,000 to $10,000 over the next month, shoot me a DM and I'll help you start your AI agency.